Hello passengers, I'm Colonel Failure and this is Train Simulator where we are off to the South Western Mainline between Southampton and Bournemouth. The scenario I've selected for today's adventure is called Midday Express, which is lovely. This afternoon you will be driving a semi-fast, that sounds about right, service between Southampton Central and Bournemouth. The weather is pleasant and sunny, with no issues having been reported on the line until I arrived. So here we are parked up at Southampton Central. I've got to get the old doors open here in order to start loading this chap and his Beats by Dr. Dre onto the train. As soon as he's good to go, we'll be good to go. Now I've driven one of these before, but it was ages ago, and therefore the usual level of incompetence, I think, is largely going to be expected. I'm not entirely sure what our route is. But it's a train, right? So you follow the rails, and someone at some point switches the points when they need to, and you end up where you need to be. That's one of the best things about it. You don't need to know where you're going. You just put it in forwards and wait till you get there, and hopefully you don't overshoot in the process. Anyway, I've got to hang around for a bit because I'm waiting for everyone to get on board. Otherwise, I fail the mission for not letting everyone on board. Anyway, let's have a look around the cockpit here. Nice seats, bit of red there, some switches. That's always good. Can we open a window? No, we can't open a window. No, you're not in Train Sim World now, my friend. You've only got 3 controls to play with, and one of them doesn't do anything. Or does it? Acknowledge that, and I know I was just acknowledging nothing, but there you go. It started beeping because the doors are closing at the same time. That's just a coincidence. Right, set a reverser, which I happen to steady. All right, yeah, hang on. All right, set the reverser to forward. Shut up. On. Are we on? No, we're off. Master key to on. Maybe I can't do that with the reverser in that position. There you go. Master key. Thank you. Right, give it that. Shut up. And then, what? Grip it and rip it? I mean, is that... Alright, let's have a look and make sure we haven't got any more buttons to press here. That's the emergency brake. I won't be going near that immediately, but later we probably will. Door controls, the CB radio there, Domino's hotline, and... Well, I guess we're off. Right. Okay. Let's give it some juice. Well, that appeared to work. All right. Good. Simple controls. That's what we like. Oh, it's notch 3 forwards. Seems to be the right angle of attack. You missed your train, love. No, we're off. No, sorry. You have to wait for the next one. Good. I've got the instruction manual stuck to the wall, slightly further forward than you'd want it. Ideally, you'd need that. Well, I mean, stuck on this iPad would probably do a good job, I would have thought. But here we go. Now, this is one of the latest routes that have been released, and therefore it should be quite pretty because, well, it should be. There you go. Let's look. Let's peer through the window and try and read the track as we go here. We're doing 35 in a 40. That's allowed. Yeah, you can't do me for... What? No, that wasn't a thing. Push that. No, that's not it. Oh, it's the smoke alarm in the toilet again. It's not this, is it? No. It is. Oh no! It's got one of the flipping foot pedals. I don't. See, I thought it was a space bar to acknowledge that, but it's not. It's something else, and therefore I don't know what that is. So at some point, it's going to go off again, isn't it? And I'm going to have to respond to that by looking down and clicking the foot pedal. Oh well, so yeah, it just makes life a lot more something. Right. Anyway, notch 3 is getting it done. We're up to 52 now. We should be arriving in Brockenhurst on platform 3, the finest of all platforms, in 10 minutes. Okay, right. Well, your challenge then is 10 minutes of startling commentary as we rattle our way along the south coast, nowhere near the coast. What can we see here? It's a car park, look. That's nice. Yeah, the startling commentary is really flowing right now. We've got a 50 car... Oh, no. Yeah, alright. Yeah, shut up. There must be a button to do that. And in fact, that's the 77 comments that I'm going to get on this video will all be, yeah, you have to press H. Alright, okay, I'll press H next time and see what happens. We've got a speed limit change coming up, and that's exciting. So I look forward to that. Is that a bus? It looks a little short for a bus, but maybe that's just because it's far away. Some kind of freight yard going on there, and based on the cranes, maybe we are actually along the coast. That could probably be Portsmouth Dock. I'm speeding. Oh, bum. Okay, right, well, it's... Yeah, alright. Calm yourself. There you go. We'll stick it into... We'll just coast a bit. I may well be speeding, but that's just going to get us to where we're going at an on-time kind of time. Well, I need to slow it quite a bit now. Let's go 33% on the deceleration matrix and see what that does for us. Yeah, I know we're over limit, but that's okay. We're missing a view. People like it when we go through a station at that speed anyway. Some red lights down there, they probably don't mean anything. Oi, round the corner. That's alright, it's all good. Right, we're under speed. Crank it. I think notch 5 is perchance a smidge aggressive for what we're trying to do here. There we go, that's super duper. Look, I want a just nice relaxing section of track so I can get outside and do some action camera work. But that's Portsmouth. I'm going to say it's Portsmouth Docks Harbour. No, it's not the harbour. There's more boats in the harbour, but that's the... Thanks, bridge. You're the real superstar here. Oh, yeah. Well, that's that view knackered. I guess we'll look forwards instead. All right, Mush. Now, look, if you're going to be... I did try to snap a picture there with his phone. You know, if you're going to get into railway photography, you're going to want something a little bit more upmarket than your Samsung Galaxy S with stylus. You know, if you're going to do something, do it properly. We've got a 90 coming up in half a mile. Oh, well, we'll prep for that now. And really rip the action handle. Right, let's go and have a look outside and see what we can see. Well, there's me in a train. Yep. Yeah, that's it. Giving it large. Because that's what we give it these days. What other buttons we got? There's the same train. And this one's from the back. Oh, here we go. That's the job. So this makes it look like I've carefully curated what it is that you're looking at. Yeah, see, I can just take my hands off all the controls and wait for it to happen. Although the fire alarm's probably going off again. No, it's not. We're okay. What's this button do? Immediately we're sat in a completely empty carriage. Like that ever happens. Good. Right. Okay. Well, it's 1:30 in the afternoon, and fire alarm. Yeah, there you go. That's it. Good. Oh, I was going to press H. All right, I'll do that next time. We'll see what that does. Whistle. I know that's spacebar. Have it. Lets people in the allotments know I'm coming past, and that they should protect their turnips, lest I make a move on them. We're actually not supposed... Oh, hold on. We're late. I thought we were... Is this the afterburner button there? Because that would make things different. But no, we could do 90. We're only doing 87 at the moment, which is a bit of a hassle. We're supposed to slow down to 80 in a minute, but I'm not going to. I need to make the time back. Points be damned. I shall endeavour to get us there on time, because that's what my passengers crave more than anything else. Now we're speeding in a 90. Yes. That's what we like to see. Right, we'll ease it back a bit. We'll ease it back some more. We'll just, we'll coast. There you go. We'll coast at 92. Wallop, straight through the station. That is a station that we just passed through. For those of you who like a regional station, that was one. Anyway, this is going to get us some time back. Oh yeah, look at it. Look at it ticking down. Look at the point score go as well. Well, maybe that's my objective for today. Lose as many points as possible without failing the mission. That's easier said than done. Right. Up the tempo. We are going to be early. Whistle. There we go. Good. I'm not speeding by much. I'm getting us there on time. I'm making sure that we're efficient. And I'm going to get my on-time bonus in 6.3 miles. I don't know how many stops we've actually got on here. One of these will probably tell me. What's this? Hold on. You've got to be patient for your tool. Task log. Pick up passengers from Brockenhurst. Okay. Pick up passengers from New Milton. Okay. Pick up passengers from Christchurch. Okay. Pick up passengers from Folkestone. Okay. And then pick up passengers from Bournemouth. Right you are. I'm all about all of that. You can go away now. Oh, hold on. What was on the other side? This, that, the other, and the thing, and the whatnot. Okay, cool. Right, we're doing almost a ton, and we are getting our arrival time completely in H. It's not H. Right, there you go. Alright, what letter should we try next? Well, what is it? It's a beeping sound. So I'm going to press B next and see if that's it. There we go, just passed through something road, which was a station, for those of you unaware. Is there a maximum speed 100? It's not. I'm doing 101. Ha ha ha! Yeah, train's not blown up yet, and neither is it likely to. We're aggressively in pursuit. Given that I'm 10 miles an hour over the speed limit, my ETA should surely be aggressively downing the tempo. Right, we've got an 80 coming up. We'll ease it back a bit. I think being 20 miles an hour over the speed limit may get me in trouble with the railway plod. So we'll ease back. There you go. That's enough. That's it. Yeah, I happen to be in range. There you go. I'll press something else next time. Look at that, masterful. Still keeping it aggressively over speed. And still only just likely to arrive on time. I mean, given that we've got, what, 17 seconds, 18 seconds of leeway, we haven't got a chance. Braking is my bête noire. It's not my specialist subject. I'll either come in short or far too long. There you go, rip it again. That's it. Come on, we can do this. I feel very confident that we're going to arrive perfectly first time out. In fact, we're going to have to start thinking about that anytime soon, because we are 2 minutes from our destination. There's Steve. All right, Steve. Eat my horn, which is not a euphemism. Well, we're on a straight piece of track and there's some trees. I hope that's what you wanted to see, because that's what you're seeing. Let's switch to the flyby. Ooh. Oh, yes. Got my GoPro attached to the side of the bridge. Okay, there's 80 mile an hour limit, and then there's the station shortly after, which means that the 80 is possibly a smidge optimistic. I don't think we want 80. I think we want to slow the hell down. Alright, no notch one. Let's ease it and see how that does. We've got a mile and a bit to go. Well, 1.1 miles. Right, we are slowing down. That's positive. Now, when this reaches, I mean, obviously, you know, we're braking. What I know of braking is that is that a whistle sign? Let's say it was. Yeah, is that you lose the least speed early on. Right, stick it onto roll, and then we'll do a bit more slow. Actually, I'm not thrilled about that. Let's do a bit more slowing down. Let's do quite a bit more slowing down. That's half a mile to go. We are bringing it in. Yeah, okay. No, I'm slowing down too soon, but you know that's new, right? Can't say all of these are the same, can you? No. If I'm slowing down in good time, that is highly unusual. No, that's the platform. Right. Okay. Get a bit more brake on, and that looks good. Yeah, I know I should be doing it on the keyboard, but I can't bring myself to do it on the keyboard. That just feels improper. I'll tell you what, though, we're not far off the mark here. That all looks pretty promising. Ease it back into this. This is looking pretty promising, you know. I'm doing well. Okay, right. Give it more brake. More brake, more brake, more brake, more brake, more brake. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yes. That's the stuff. Flipping flawless. Open the doors. What do we get? We arrived at 13:36 and 57 seconds, 3 seconds ahead of schedule, despite the fact that I was absolutely caning it through there, and I didn't even slow down too abruptly at the end. I eased off a little bit early, but that's the train simulator way, is it? It always comes down to a bit of practice and knowing where the thing is that you have to. What's it? That's the critical part there. But we're now waiting for a passage. He's on the phone to his dealer, who's out at the moment, and apparently he can't take care of that business right now. That's what I'm told. Right. Back in the hot seat. Hey, look, there's another train. For those of you who appreciate such things. All right. Oh, no, someone's smoking. There you go. I thought that was the doors closing. That's the doors closing. I gained points. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Right, okay, here we go. Doors are closed. Kill it. Let's go. Let's absolutely hammer it. Oh, shouldn't I acknowledge that? I'm supposed to press tell the guard that everything's groovy. Let's go with that for starters. And then, where is it? Where's the respond to guard button? I would have thought it would be on the door area control. Actually, there isn't a guard. No, maybe there is. Someone will tell me. Do they still run with a guard, whatever they call it now, train manager? Because that's been rebranded. No, it's a guard. You have a guard on the train, sticks his little key in by the door hatch. 5 will show us. Can we see a door hatch from here? Not from this seat. It'd be nice to get up and be able to show you, for those of you who don't ride on such things. What you can guarantee is that underneath this, so this is your little personal table for personal things. You swivel that, it flaps down. There's almost look, I was doing a tour. There you go, give it that. Just get back there. Right, so you flip that down, and usually there'll be some crumbs from a Greg's edifice stuck to it with a circular sticky patch that comes from a beverage of some kind, and usually a copy of the Metro that someone shoved in there as well. Now, you do occasionally, when they can be bothered, there'll be a bin in between these two sets of seats. So you've got your bench seat there with a bin in the middle, all as it should be. But that's pretty much always overflowing. No, I jest. Most train management teams are actually pretty good when they do the job. But there you go. So that's your train experience right there. You don't want one of these seats, incidentally, because if you do have someone sat opposite you, there isn't enough knee space. So you end up knocking knees or sitting somewhat astraddle the person on the other side, where no eye contact is made, obviously, because we're British. Yeah, it's just slightly uncomfortable. Where you want to be, right, is sometimes one of these pillar seats will have a little bit more leg room. The standard seats are okay, but usually not quite enough leg room. Where you want to be is in a priority seat, which is down the far end. Now, priority seats, you have to give them up for people who actually deserve a priority seat. I mean, you can fake a limp, but you're not going to get away with much. And that's fine. You know what? It's absolutely fine. I'd rather stand up than not have enough leg room, or have, you know, some weirdo sat opposite me brushing kneecaps, because that's just not right. Anyway, we're 30 seconds ahead of schedule. That's notch 5 doing its job right there. As we go through another station that I'm not going to get to see the sign. There you go. That was a station. That was a hedge. We're not really soaking up the view here, are we? Although I feel that we've all learned a great deal about what it is to ride on one of these things. Wasn't I in notch 6 before? No, it only has notch 5. So you can't possibly have been in notch 6. And there's a sight to behold, the green and pleasant marvellousness that is the southern coastal landscape from England. It all looks like this. apart from the bits that are choked with traffic, or that are an industrial estate, at which point they'll be somewhere full of tyres. There'll be a thing that's got a whole bunch of wrecked cars in there where there's not a lot going on. They'll have a crane of some description that looks like it could crush stuff. Are we supposed to stop at New Milton? We are. Okay. Alright, it's a mile and a half. Let's start easing down on the old, the Rippertron here. Let's see if we can't deliver ourselves onto New Milton as effectively as we did, I don't know, wherever it was last time. There you go, stop that. Alright, okay, here we go. We're down to 80. Alright, good. I'd quite like to be at about 50 by half a mile. So on the old tachometer here, which you won't be able to see because I'm playing at a silly resolution, we're at 0.7 of a mile out and 60 miles per hour at 0.6. Okay, this is pretty good. I can ease it off some. Initial sounds good. We'll give it a little bit more than initial in a moment, but not yet. Initial seems to be doing the job quite nicely. Now, I think I've slowed down too soon here. We're still on schedule to be ahead of schedule, which is what I'm aiming for every time. I will break all the rules to get you to your station on time. There you go. We're going to have to put it back in notch 1 because I have slowed down a little bit quick. Not anymore, though. Wait for it now. There you go. 30-odd% will do the trick. And this is pretty good, although you're going to need to be more aggressive than that. Remember, going backwards fails the mission. That's good. This is good. Yeah. Too much. Just a little bit further. Roll it a little bit. Okay, I was a little bit premature on the stopping there, but you know what? I'm satisfied that I'm actually stopping at all within the station limit. Okay, wang it on here. This'll do. Yeah, right about there. Oh, is he good or is he good? Open the flipping doors. Get off my train. 7 seconds ahead of schedule. Which I have a feeling may become a theme here, because I was about to... In fact, wasn't I exactly 7 seconds ahead of schedule at the last place as well? How well have we done? Oh, close. Let's go to 3. We're right on the money there. You can get out just next to the sign that says don't. And that suits me just fine. All right, good. I'm ready to rock and roll. Yes. Well, what's next on the action item list here? We're going to Christchurch. Right you are. And we're going to get into Christchurch in 6 minutes, apparently. Well, whatever. Thank you. Oh, no, let's pick another letter to try. We're going to try B for beeping in the next one. I mean, it's the dead man's what's not, what not, to make sure that I'm not. Alright, okay. Well, as soon as I hear clunk, I'm ripping it. Yeah, I'm not. I'm going to wait for it to go bing. There you go. Right, go. Poor rippage there. But that's okay. We are now moving out. Okay, so, for future reference, could have gone a little bit further there. Only just managed to get the tail end of the train situated where it needed to be. Good. Right. Fine. And that's the thing about running a train schedule, you know. It doesn't matter that you're 7 seconds early. You are only allowed to leave on time. We are currently a minute ahead of schedule, but that is moving out all the time. Presumably, that arrival time is based on the track speed limit. Right about now, the track speed limit. Yeah. What? Yeah, it's based on the track speed limit and what you're currently doing. And I'm doing half the speed limit at the moment. I'm trying to go as fast as I can, but, you know, acceleration, you know, it takes up B. No, that's the... Why have I got 2 buttons for the hooter? Yes, pack it in. Alright, where are we going next? I would go A for annoying. Oh, that's a bit of a wiggle, isn't it? Who laid this? I mean, come on. It's not that hard to do this in a straight line. You probably could have got more speed out of this corner as well in doing so. Yeah, I'd rip that up and do it again. Because you do, don't you? Yes, you do. Yeah, you definitely do. Right, what can I tell you about this section? Well, here's some more of the green countryside. Now, if this were any other software title, you would say that the development team were merely lazy and were reusing the same trees and greenfield assets. But no, that's the nature of the landscape, I'm afraid. It does look rather like that. There you go. Have some pylons. Yeah, that spices things up a little bit, doesn't it? Right, V. I'm just going to work my way along the keyboard, and hopefully I'm not going to press... Apparently V is for vipers. Turn it back off. No, that's more vipers. Less vipers, please. We don't need the vipers. That's vipers up. C. Oh, C is my acknowledge button, because the word acknowledge has a C in it. Windscreen heater. No, where's the wipers? Are they down here? What are you? Cab lights, don't care. Marker lights. We didn't bother putting any on. Well, let's do that now. Day, please. There you go. There you go. You can give me the points for that later. Wipers. I'm sure I saw the button for that somewhere. Wipers. Forward. No, that's your master key and whatnot. Wipers. I see. I was certain it was on this panel. Yep. Pack it in. No, you see, I'm not gonna chance using the. Oh, hold on. What's that? Wiper switch. Flipping turn them off. Off. That's intermittent, by the looks of it. Are you intermittent? Yes. Alright, let's try up to see if that's off. 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 Alright, I've gone parked. Good, there you go. Pylon. Bit of farm. Pylon. A road of some kind, but I suspect that's a farm track. We're doing a ton again. That's good to see. We got anything else here? Why have I got an emergency alarm? Oh, it's just that's the emergency door release. It's for when all the power fails following an EMP. Right. Oh, crikey! We're off target here, and it's all go. Right. Do that. What? Oh my goodness! Stop it! I clicked you. There you go. We better start aggressively slowing down here. There we go. No, that's just initial. Initial isn't going to cut it. And there we go. Right, okay. We're on. We're okay. We're good. We're good. Right. Initial should do the job. In fact, initial's doing more than the job. What have I done? Oh, don't tell me I triggered a flipping emergency brake. Yep. Well, it's the first time today, but it won't be the last time. There you go. What? Yeah, alright. Put the handle into... Yeah, crikey. Put it into brake. Brake. Just... do that. Full service will do the trick. Hit that. Let's do some reset action. Turn the reverser to that. Put it to this. Hit that. Give it a go. Alright. Okay. Yeah, alright. No, that's it. Oh, well, that's blown it. We're not going to be 7 seconds early this time, are we? No. Accidentally slid into emergency brake while trying to brake aggressively. Still, did get the job done. Either that or maybe I was a smidge late on responding to the annoyance bleep. I couldn't tell you, but it will be something. Something was beeping, I didn't, and we stopped. Which is brilliant. Right, how far have we got to go? 4/10 of a mile. Which is really quite mind-boggling when you think about it, because miles are not in metric. They're the very antithesis of in metricism, and therefore to be talking about it in terms of tenths is rather mad. There you are. Just where's the platform? Here's the platform. Right, what are we doing? 26. That's good. Alright, so from 26 to 0, I can do that pretty quickly. I'm going to ease the brake on when we pass this dude. And let's go. Brakes eased on. Yeah, it's not enough. It's not enough. It is enough. It's not. It is. It's not. It's not. Hammer it. I don't need to get out. That's fine. As long as everybody else can. Let's go. Good. Right, get out train. And how do we do? Oh, I'm allowed to get out as well. What? Why is the door not open? I pressed the door open. These doors have not opened. That door has. Is it because my cab is just a smidge over the edge of the signpost there? That would be a bit harsh. But there it is. Right, what time did we get in? A bit late. 30 seconds late. 27 if you're being precise, and I know we're all good for... Well, we got a bonus for being timely anyway, so, you know, that's something. Right, go. Oh, he hasn't told me we're going. We'll just assume he knew. I'm supposed to receive some kind of off-your-trots signal there, and didn't get it. Right, Folkestone. Platform 2 is... we're going to get there in 2 minutes. Barely enough time for me to have any fun. But I'll find a way. Let's whistle. Ho-ho! The fun. And then we can go whistle the other way. Which is B. What? Oh, that you can keep it held down all day. This, just a solitary toot. Alright, okay, my next button to attempt... I'm going to go with J for the justice pedal. But it's P for pedal. Alright, we'll try that as well. Okay, I'll try both, and then we'll go for the mouse the next time it tries to throw me off my game. I will stumble upon the button and then promptly forget it in between this and the next time I'm driving one of these. There's one of those. Yep. Goes ping, you know. It's to tell you that something's occurring. That's why it does it. Maybe it's telling you there's a signal, but frankly, if you can't see the signal by that point, then you really want to have your eyes tested. I mean, I guess there's an argument to be made, but it could be foggy. Kind of go, yeah, maybe it could be foggy, but even so, you should be able to see the signal from that point. Right, a mile out. J, P, no. Do that, otherwise it'll do the flipping death knell, flipping emergency brake. Right, no power. We'll coast it for a little, as we do 62 around here. Ping. Signal. Right. Okay. There is a synergy between the pinger and the signal. They probably have real names, but I don't care. Right. Let's ease that back. Yes. I don't care, he says. Oh, get you. Yeah. I'm doing belligerent train simulation. I'm driving it belligerently. And that's the platform. What are we doing? 40. Okay, that's optimistic. What? Have some of that. Right, okay, right. Let's ease her back. How's that looking? 30. That's a little bit... We're possibly a little bit too much on the speed killer there. This is a nice big platform, this one. We can go on for a bit. And she wants to sit in the front because she knows that we're coming up on our destination as the next stop. Right, ease it down here. That should do nicely because that's the 8 coach stop, and I think we're driving a 6. I don't know. Let's have a count, shall we? Counting, yes. That's high quality video entertainment. It's not even. It's 1, yes, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who rocks a 5 coach flipping consist? That makes no sense at all. Should be a 6. We should have another one in here. I'm going to write to my MP. Again, look, I see right at the back. We could have gone further. This is Folkestone for Boscombe, just in case. Right, that's how you pronounce it. Folkestone is possibly how you pronounce it. I'm calling it Folkestone because I feel like it, and I don't live there, and therefore I'm none the wiser. But we're going. But if you want to go to Boscombe, which might be Boscombe, could possibly be pronounced that way. What do you want from me? Don't turn the train off when we're stationary. There's no point to that in the slightest. Right. We were actually ahead of schedule there. We did all right. Go! Yeah, whatever, mate. I'm already leaving. Yeah, I see. I just wait for the clunk. As soon as I hear the clunk, I'm relatively certain that we don't have some joker trying to get out still. Because they can't, because I've heard the clunk. Right, we've got 60 coming up in a minute. whatevs. And then a 45, which leads me to believe that we are approaching our destination. Bournemouth, platform 3 in 1.5 miles. Well, 1.6 miles. Again, makes absolutely no sense. Right, 30, 45. There you go. That's a set of numbers there. That's good. That's telling me that 30 and 45 have no bearing on what I'm doing. Because basically, it's something we do to keep the criminally insane out of harm's way. Hold on a moment. Sorry. There you go. Shh. Is we get them to make signposts, and then we just litter them around the place. See this one, 40 over 60. Well, as maths will tell us, we can work that down towards some kind of common denomination there. We're going to ease this back a bit. Oh, I see. How the mighty hath fallen. Weren't we talking about trying to... Come on. So, 4 out of 6. Come on, what's 4 out of 6? That's right, it's 2/3. There you go. 2/3. And how do we express that as a decimal? Come on. AWS, yep, good. Come on, as a decimal, 2/3. Come on, you should know this. This is relatively fundamental stuff. That's right, 0.667. You can round to as many places as you like, because the sixes go on for quite a bit. But there you go. Anyway, that's our maths lesson for today. Let's see if we have another one coming up. Yellow! Oh my goodness! That means you're either going to be able to stop or go. Yellow is effectively Schrodinger's signal. The next signal could be yellow, could be green, could be red. One of the things it won't be, though, is puce. That's a colour it won't be. We are going a smidge quick here. Do not fail this mission at the last step. That's what you always do. Give it lots and lots of beans in the slowing down sense. We want to actually appreciate the view as we come into Bournemouth. You're going to stop early here. This is why you should do this on the keyboard, because then you can actually see stuff while you're driving. That's as maybe... Oh, there's another train that we can go and say hello to. Don't. Alright, well, there's plenty of... Look at this lot. Oh, they're all... It's like a convention. We've turned up. I need to get my... Shh. I need to go and get my name badge. We'll stop about here. Does this feel like a good place to stop? I think she was expecting us to stop there. She's got her Beats by Dr. Dre as well. Open the doors. Look at that! Yeah, you don't see that every day, do you? No. Perfect mission execution. I've got minus 51,000 points, and I don't give a monkeys. Come on there, mates. You're going to have to get on. I mean, we're done, obviously. I'm not going any further. I mean, this train's in the way. You walk through that pillar for all you're worth there, Tiger. It's well worth your time. And there you go. That's your lot. I've been White Man McHazard Vest, and you've been watching Trains Simulator. I'll be back soon for another one. There you are. Great work, driver. Oh, flaming stupid. Flaming. So your train simulator, friends, well, it's got a fair few routes and locomotives available, and I've got a fair few that you've never seen me tinker around with. So if you're that way inclined and you'd like to see some more of this kind of behaviour, why not bung a suggestion in the comments there as to what you might like to see tackled next. I'm very much open to your requests. Whether I do them or not is an entirely different matter. There's certainly nothing to stop you putting a request in and me going, oh, yeah, no. All right, so, you could do that with your time. Or just move on. You're entirely up to you.